Okay, I got a little 1" by 2" piece of paper. I've got some acrylics, and we'll see if I can come up with a little painting here. I want an evening, nice quiet evening sky. So there we go. I like those lines. See if we can keep them going here. The acrylics I'm using an ultramarine blue and an alizarin crimson mixed together to get this lavender purple, and it's just a simple look at trying to get acrylics to do what you want them to do. I'm not doing a wet on wet here. This is going to be dark. And a lot different color. Red, purple, 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 red, red, purple. Oh, I wanted it a little more gentle than that. Come on. I really like that. I'm after a clean sky. I want it to be calm and clean, so I'm not going to lose those lines right there, so we'll just keep painting and have some fun. That is a purple sky. Alright, so we're going to shoot down below it here and look at a body of water and know that in itself is going to reflect what's happening in the sky. So I'm going to take this body of water right here and reflect what I see up there. It's going to have to be a little bit darker, but basically the same exact thing right now, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this painting. I just want it to come through nice and clean. I don't want no lines showing through of where I was earlier in the painting. Yeah, I'm overworking it basically. Wow, this just keeps climbing and climbing. Must be some soft paper. 300-pound cotton rag. So I'm calling that a body of water, and I'm calling that a sky. And we're 2 minutes and 49 seconds into the painting, and it's wet. So we're going to go wet on wet, basically, these edges. I'm going to play with the next hillside. It's going to be just this incredible teal. Not a lot going on with it. I'm gonna change it up because I'm not playing out of the tube. So I'm going to take the teal and grab a little ultramarine blue and water, and I'm going to stir them together. And I'm going to take this teal, and I'm going to squeeze it in around this palm tree. And then I'm going to spread it out with some water. So when I get next to that real nice yellow up there, it's going to want to bust that line. So still not sure how I want to handle that. It's been a minute, so I might be able to, if I'm gentle and I've used up enough water by the time I get there, I might be able to get right up against that purple and not have any real issues. So let's see what happens. I'm going to keep this wet while I'm climbing with it. And this 00 brush is it's my friend. I like it. It works for me frequently. I don't love detail, but a lot of my paintings hold detail just because I like the expression. So as I get close to this edge, I'm gonna really stay right on it and not go into the purple. I do not want it to bleed. I want a nice clean edge. It doesn't have to bleed. It can stay all teal and all lavender. And then the purple's soaking in nicely. It's a nice see-through, lots of light coming through the paper, and it's a high-grade paper. I really enjoy good paper. I enjoy anything to paint on. Good paper is just extra good. That's all. So see, that's tight enough. I could really push it in here and lose some of that white. But a little white on the edge in the distance, yeah, that'll work. So we got sky, water, land, and now we're gonna have to get a little bit closer with this teal getting a little bluer. We're gonna keep this simple. Almost a graphic art. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna play with this color. Just a little bit darker. And as we're going spot on wet to this edge, we'll wait till the very end again to connect it in. This purple, we're gonna just go ahead and hook it up and keep it simple. We won't worry about a beach line. We won't worry about making things all fancy and beautiful. We'll just keep it colorful and beautiful. And it'll work. Alright, so we'll see if we can pull the rest of this color through this little painting. Now that's what you call getting really close. And closer than I would have wanted to, but I think I'm okay. So, very little difference between these colors, but I think there's just enough to separate them. So I took this teal and definitely took it to a blue. And I'm okay with blue in the foreground. As is the water is purple, so as is the sky is purple. We might as well have blue in the foreground. If I'm correct, this is going to be the same color blue. That I had enough left on the palette to pretty much just bring it through. I gave up the palms to the paint, but because I'm going to make them very bright, we'll just pull them in front of this thin paint and it'll be okay. There's enough light coming through the paper. I'm not gonna destroy the beauty of the paper with a little bit of palm squeezing through. All right, so we've got a abstract. Yeah, it's definitely going on. And got to get this blue a little more obvious. And I want this edge, this white's got to go. And we'll have to bring that green. We're going to have to go back to the green. And mess around up here just a little. Hey, there we go. So this is where you grab a rag, and because I want it to be clean, I'm going to go like that. Now we can see where I can connect that and this can get a little darker and cleaner right into the base of that tree, right into those palms. And then we'll just bring that color through and just fill it in. All right, now I'd say I'm a little happier with that. We'll take this serious green here and separate these hills. No question, green and blue. All right. Niceness. Na-na-na-na-na-na, niceness. All right. Now, we're still pretty dang wet. So, let's see, we're 10 minutes almost into this. Let's grab some red and let's grab some cad yellow. So some alizarin and a yellow. And we're just gonna go ahead and see what that does. That's an orange. That's what I wanted. So we're gonna pull in that orange right here. And I'm gonna get a lot more water on the brush. I'm gonna pull in a little more of that orange. The dark cad yellow, not the light. But we will get the light going here because things have to shine through. As I'm not painting white, I'm painting on teal. They're gonna blossom a little. Things will be exciting as I paint here. All right, let's get in on it and see what's going on. Let's see it going. Aha, jumpy painting. All right. That's not too shabby for looking for where the palm should be. So this one, lost it a little. All right, so let's see if I can pin this sucker down and keep painting. Now, let's get expressive. All right. And we'll bring in some palms. I would guess what I'm going to end up with is some pretty green palms, as this green and purple business are going to be pulling through. And I do have to get a tight, a bit of that orange on top to make me happy to connect the palms to the base. I gotta grab a little bit of that orange and definitely play with it on top of those beautiful little yellow palm leaves that just went into place. So basically what I want to do is connect all this. Yeah, that's much more logical. And we can grab more of this really bright yellow and see if we can't play with it out here. I'm pretty much set up here. I'm calling that fun and a painting. Yeehaw. Well, there we go. One dancing palm tree. Thanks.